One more prediction. Actually, this time it was Saad ibn Abi Waqqas radiallahu anhu. Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam made dua to him. Saad ibn Abi Waqqas radiallahu anhu. Oh Allah, make his spear hit unerringly and answer his dua. That's from Sahih al-Bukhari. So, who was Saad ibn Abi Waqqas? Hmm? He was a young Sahabi, yes, that's true. How was he related to Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam?
He's a slave.
No, he wasn't a slave. He is actually a maternal uncle. Maternal uncle. His mother's cousin was Saad ibn Abi Waqqas. Cousin, so it's like an uncle. And Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam used to mention, what do you call, give way, my maternal uncle is coming. He used to honor him like that. So anyways, Saad ibn Abi Waqqas, I'm going to mention how this miracle came true, but briefly about him. He was a very young person at that time when Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam received the prophethood, and he was actually one of the first Muslims, about the first 20 you can say, who accepted Islam. And he was known for archery. He used to repair the bows and arrows, and he was from a very rich family, and he is also considered among what is he famous for? What?
The 10th Prime
10th, mashallah. What do you call them? Ashara Mubashara. Yeah, he was one of the 10, and he was also one of the 6 that Umar radiallahu anhu chose as Khalifa, as candidates of Khalifa, and he was very famous among the Sahaba. And Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam mentioned one thing which he never mentioned to others. One honor that he has, that he said, O Saad, may my mother and father be ransom to you. So that's when Battle of Uhud was going on, when everybody was fighting. Saad ibn Abi Waqqas was personally protecting and defending Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam, and he was hitting with his bows and arrows to all this the kuffar. And it is his spear was so accurate that it is said that when the kuffar, when they were all well dressed, well armored, there's no way you can kill them. Fully armored, you cannot hit them. He would find a spot, basically somehow, maybe near the eyes or something, and he would kill them. This is the dua how it came true. And also another part of that dua that Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam mentioned was there are some duas that he made, but before we go into those dua, the battle that I just now mentioned in the previous one, Suraq ibn Malik's case, the battle of Qadisiyah, he was actually the military commander of that, Saad ibn Abi Waqqas. So he was the one who got the honor of the victory of that battle. So anyways, he was also appointed as the governor of Kufa by Umar. So he had a lot of honor, and he was when he was the governor of Kufa, Umar radiallahu anhu wanted to see what people say about his governors. That was his style. He wanted to make sure that everybody is happy. So one time what happened, when Umar radiallahu anhu sent some people to find out about him. They went from place to place, masjid to masjid, asking, how is your governor, Saad ibn Abi Waqqas? So nobody complained about him. Everybody spoke very good about him. But there was this one man. He complained. He said, Saad, he has 3 problems. First thing is that he doesn't go with the army. He's like, afraid of the army or something like that. He doesn't participate. And when it's the time of distributing war booty, he doesn't do fairly. He doesn't do equally. So that's a problem with him. And it's also when he does justice among people, he's not fair. So that was like a big insult for Saad ibn Abi Waqqas, and he was lying. He was basically trying to show off in front of you, just attention, grabbing attention. So Saad ibn Abi Waqqas was very insulted by that, and he made a curse at that time. He told, "Oh Allah, I pray to Allah for three things. O Allah, if this slave of yours is a liar and got up for showing off, then give him a long life and increase his poverty and put him to trials. So now the problem is, everybody knew that Saad ibn Abi Waqqas' dua is going to be answered. So that people knew that something is going to happen to this man, and that really came true. This man lived a very long life, and Saad ibn Abi Waqqas' curse, he basically wanted this person to suffer for a very long time because of the insult that he did to him. So what happened? This man he lived for a very long time, and it is said that his eyebrows would like so fall down on his eyes, and he was involved in a lot of trial as well. In his old age, he became, he used to tease and assault people on the way, and small girls even, and mentioned in Sahih al-Bukhari, and so that was a big trial for him. So that's how the curse came true. And it said that he was very rich since beginning, because his, even when he was with his mother, he was very rich, and also later on he became very rich. But when it was the time of his death, he told his son, when he was in his deathbed, that I want to have a very coarse woolen jubba when I die, and I want you to shroud me in this, use this as my coffin. Even though I'm very rich, even though I have a lot of money, I want you to use this coarse woolen jubba, because this is the clothing I had when I was fighting in the Battle of Badr. So I want to die in this particular clothing, so that I meet Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala in this clothing.